Thank you all for coming out and tuning in. This is our second showing of Wits End.
Hey, should we be clapping right now?
Yeah, we should be clapping.
Woo.
I am your host, Colin Keegan. I've come a long way, and we will always be here to inform you guys about events on campus. That is, until the semester ends in May. Promise you won't be seeing my pretty face again. But while we're on the topic, for all you lazy students out there, kind of like this class, you know, kind of improvising the whole thing, but whatever, it's fine, I'm awesome. But for all you people who want to wait last minute and just do things, just sign up for classes. Do it right now, okay? Registration's been open. There's no need to wait. We know you all are fully capable. That way, get over it, just enjoy your summer. You won't have to worry about a single thing about it. You can also make sure you get the classes that you want before they fill up. I will take your classes, okay? I don't care. I don't. Now, before we talk about our special guest, we wanted to tell you guys about some of the clubs that are open to students. For all the film and video nerds out there, did you know about the Film and Video Club? Shocker. The club offers opportunities for students to do various creative production projects using the club's own production equipment with the support of fellow students. And, you know, just to be aware, and the club is going to be as talented as me. But still, if you ask me, sounds a lot better than the art club, okay? Nonetheless, we're still gonna talk about it. Bummer. The art club engages in the full spectrum of art-related activities to strive for encourage expression in all forms. Experienced and new artists are welcome. But you should know, if you suck, I'll bully you. Again, I don't care. I'm better than all of you. But besides that, that's not me, more about you. For more information about these clubs, you should contact the Student Activities Office. All right, everybody tuning in now, it's a moment you've all been waiting for. Our guest is Mr. John Schaefer, an absolute legend in Middlesex Community College. We will have an exclusive interview with him right after this break. Stay tuned.
In times of uncertainty, when everything changes, take control of your future at Middlesex Community College. Take courses to transfer or start a new degree. Middlesex is determined to help you succeed. Worried about paying? Save thousands on tuition over university costs, and flexible payment options are available. Take control of your future at Middlesex Community College, the way forward. Register now at mxcc.edu.
Welcome back, everyone. As promised, we have Mr. John Schaefer here. Let's give him a round of applause. Come on. Well, John, I just want to say thank you for being here. We all appreciate it.
Thank you, Colin. I'm happy to be here.
Now, of course, we have some questions for you, but before we get too deep, this is your last year at Middlesex, right? How long have you been here?
35 years.
Wow.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's a long time. Fossil
I had
years.
hair then when I started.
Well, John, it's all jokes and games, but it's sad to see you go, and I think everyone here would like to give you a round of applause for what you've done over the years. So, everyone.
Thank you.
So, John, let's talk about what kind of job in the first place. What made you want to work in teaching media production?
Well, I've always been interested in media production. I went to college studying film and media, and then went on to earn a graduate's degree in it. I worked in the industry, both in film production as well as children's television programming, and then I also worked in different parts of media, including doing documentary work and various independent production type stuff. And so I just decided that teaching was also something that I was really interested in. And so at a certain point, I applied for this position. Actually, I was working in advertising, and then I worked in that for a year, and then I decided I did not want to continue working in advertising. It was fun, but it was not for me. And so then it was at that point that I decided to get into teaching.
Sure, it wasn't a second choice.
Well, I think the idea is that because you have summers off in education, then you can use that time to work on other projects and things, which I did for many years. But then it gives you some stability.
Wow. Well, over the years, correct me if I'm wrong, but have you ever won an Emmy?
I have won an Emmy, yes. I
Wow.
won an Emmy for a documentary I did on the Soviet Union several years ago.
Wow. So I guess they're just handing them out everywhere. Yeah, I can win one.
Maybe, ha 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 ha.
Yeah.
They do. Even a couple of our graduates just won some Emmys from ESPN, so
Wow. Guess it is.
can it
easy.
happen to you guys?
Yeah. So, how's your experience been at Middlesex? Did they treat you good here?
Middlesex has been a great place to work at. I will have to say that, I think the size of the college, which is a medium-sized college, creates a very supporting environment for students. Students can, explore different areas, but we have really great specialized programs, such as this program, which is actually a designated center of excellence in media and communication, both for the state of Connecticut and including the federal government, which gave us a $2.5 million grant in order to create the facilities that we have. And I would say that was because of our proven excellence in creating media production and being successful in that. So, and a lot of people don't realize what is possible at a community college, and so that's why I think is great about this particular college in particular. So yes, the answer is yes.
It's just been a great experience. So, what's your favorite part about working here? And going along with that, what do you think you'll miss?
Well, I mean, I really do like working with the students. I think I learn as much from the students as I'm able to provide for them, and I like the idea of this particular area which emphasizes creativity, because students are able to, express themselves in a way with media that I think they can't do in many other areas. And so it becomes a personally meaningful process, and working with the students as they are developing projects where they're expressing things that they feel important about themselves that are meaningful to them, I think is a very meaningful thing for me to do as a faculty member. So I think that's been one of the things that I found most meaningful. And then also seeing the work that can be produced. I've taught at Wesleyan University, I've taught at Syracuse University, and worked with students in those kinds of high-level environments. And the work that is produced by the students here at our college, I think, is at a level that's equal to any of students, anywhere in the country. It has the potential. That doesn't mean all of them. You have to really put effort into making excellent quality work. But we do have students that are willing to do that. And so that's why I think, I've been happy to work here.
Any bad eggs anywhere?
Well, I wouldn't say that. Here's what makes, I wouldn't call it anybody a bad egg, but I think there are some students who don't necessarily know exactly what they're doing or why they're here, and they may not really be ready for college, and in which case they're not going to be motivated to do the work that they need to work. The work that they need to do in order to be successful. And I wouldn't call that a bad egg. I would just call that somebody who's not quite figured it out what they want, or they don't have the right motivation.
So, from experiences, either good or bad, what are you gonna look back on for your whole career and your time here?
Well, that's a big
Yeah.
that's a big question, Colin. But I think once again, I've made great contributions in many different areas in the college. I think that we have the opportunity to really make a difference in many different ways, not just because you're a faculty member, but in any job that you would be doing. And I think particularly working in media, you can influence a larger number of people, and so. I have really tried to do whatever I can where I think things need to let me just rephrase this here. I've tried to do things where I think things that can make a difference will make an impact. And so sometimes that comes with media, it comes with developing curriculum, it can come with, for example, sustainability. I was very active on sustainability projects and initiatives, which ultimately did things like put up solar panels on campus. I've worked with the prison system, trying to help prisoners, and partnering with places like Wesleyan in terms of, doing social work I've worked in the arts, I've helped develop the Middletown Music Festival that was active here, Shakespeare in the Grove. So there's all kinds of areas that connect to things that I do primarily, which is working in media, but that I think can make a difference in the community and, try to help and influence and reach people. So all of those things I think are possible if whatever position you're in, you can try to make a difference. So that's what I've tried to do, and that's where I think, I feel proud of the accomplishments that I've made over the years. So.
Well, with all the accomplishments that you made, do you think that, I know you've definitely, being here a long time, you've left a very good impression on maybe all the students and faculty, but when people look back at you when you leave, what do you want them to remember you?
Well, I guess, that I'm somebody who cared and that I tried to make a difference, in my job and my work. And I think that's to me what matters. You've done the best you can to try to make a difference and help people and help community, help society in any way you can. So.
That's very interesting. So thank you so much for being on our show. It's been lovely having you all. And that's it for Wits End today. Thank you all, everyone, for tuning in. I hope you have a good night.